So with your negative ion generator, you should get this. It's so you can adjust the amount of electricity you're running through it. And I've got it on a, because they send it in the 2-pin. I've got one of the European plugs, so I've used that, which runs down to the generator. So with the ion generator, as you can see, it's got all these holes at the top with plates around them, metal plates. Then on the inside, these tiny little needles, you can see them underneath, and they come right the way through and to the top. Now these, when you're running it all day, they start to go dirty, and these have to be kept clean because the pins underneath have to vibrate, which they do when you run electricity through them, each pin. They vibrate at such a speed you can't even see, and this is what produces the negative ions that bring it off. I'll show you some more in a minute when I plug it in, but this is what I use. It's just a little bottle brush, look, a tiny little one. And then I have this brush, which I clean the top with, and I have a bottle of, it's IPA, it's not vinegar, so please don't get mixed up. This is IPA or polypropanol, which is 70% alcohol cleaner. So anyway, I had put this into there, just get it wet, and then I insert it into each one of these, as you can see there, and then I run it through and clean it on each one. It's a bit hard to do this when you're trying to film it yourself, so. And then afterwards, when I've done the inside, I run it across the top because it's quite, don't use anything other than alcohol, cleaning alcohol, and something that's not abrasive at all. This is just a plastic nylon brush. So, and then I rub it over the top. But I'll do some more later on. Anyway, keep burning. Right, this is a video on behalf of Jan, Leon and myself. It's about negative ions. Believe it or not, negative ions are positively good for you. It's what comes out of the earth, comes out of trees, plants. The sun gives out negative ions. So what we're all trying to do, all of us, see these disappearing? What we're trying to do is cancel them out. So negative ions, positive ions, we're bringing balance back. Anyway, that's the aim of us. So anyway, I'll carry on in a minute about what I've got. Keep burning. Right, so that's the negative ion generator. You can see the pins in the top, you can hear it humming. So what that does is it creates a, with the high voltage going through, it creates a, what's it called, like a corona discharge. Now that pops in it, well, it doesn't pop, it attaches to oxygen molecules, which then turns them into negative ions, which release into the air, and then they attach to anything that they're dropping down, which is always positive ions, which is why they drop a lot of graphene, which is positively charged, which forms the grey sheets in the sky. So this goes up, creates the ions, they go up, they fill the sky up, and then anything dropping down like this here, it attaches to them, those particles become too heavy and then they drop down. So that's why we use vinegar as well, because that burns whatever is coming back down. Look. See what's happening? So really we're making a sky full of bubbles of negative ions, and then when they're dropping all of this, it's attaching to them and they're just dropping out of the air. And they can't form anything. Look, see? Disappearing behind it. Look, big one there. And there. But you see them disappearing, look. This one you'll have to go back a bit further and down. Start going. That one's fading already next to it. So imagine everything they drop down That's popping more of them out, so everything that it attaches to and comes down, there's more of them just to eat the rest of them up. I think that's the only way I can explain it. Anyway, keep burning. There's the sun, and they're disappearing. Keep burning. Remember, copper is very, very important with this, and the vinegar, because with it all works together, and they all disappear. Look at these, they're really going for me. But it's just a perfect video at the right time. So there you go. And for £33, God knows how much they're spending. Keep burning.